Good evening, everybody. Okay, let's just admit everybody in. Welcome, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I hope we're all feeling good today.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of intense energy, which has been dipping up here and there. So we are in a full moon eclipse. Eclipses just bring a bit more intensity. But before we dive into that, I'm just going to give a little bit of space to allow people to join. And whilst I'm doing that, I would just like to invite you just to take a moment and feel into what has been coming up for you over the last few days. Any emotions, any awareness of looping circles or stories. So just come into the awareness of that. So for those of you joining, let's just admit everyone else. So for those of you joining, I have just invited everyone just to take a moment about to review what emotions or themes have been coming up for you around this full moon. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. For those of you who have felt like the energy that I want to flow with is maybe flawed by this full moon, like maybe very tired, any energy of overwhelm, doubt or fatigue. Let me see the best way I can articulate this. I feel like I want to say maybe a little bit sensitive or more sensitive than normal, like a hypersensitivity. Tonight, I'm going to ask and invite shutting down the need to be wiped out or taken out in some energetic form by these big energies, right? As if they can override you. But if there's been any uncertainty, any doubt, maybe essences of the past, we're just going to scrap those out. Okay, so that because we are in September, which through the calendar that we're currently following is a 9-month, we are in the 9th month within a 9th year, which brings in the energy of completing karmic cycles in a really intense way. And obviously, that intensity is then amplified with this full moon. So just to give you an overview of what we're going to cover in today's clearing, just in case you fall asleep in the process, we're going to be releasing any rituals that have been performed that you did not consent to, that you may unknowingly be taking in that energy of. We're going to be releasing any energetic hijacks, which may be causing that fatigue, that doubt, that uncertainty, disorientation in some way, shape, or form. We're also going to close down and seal any access points that are within you that unauthorized access has been given to, which means that low vibrational frequencies, negativity, toxic people get access to your energy. We're going to remove those from functioning in your reality. We're also going to do an energetic review of karmic contracts. And we're going to complete and end the ones that bind you into lack and suffering. Okay, we're going to complete them too. And then we're going to receive the fruits of any contracts that can be received that are for your highest and best. And then we're going to release them all. So tonight's energy clearing, we're going to energetically close down these portals wherever you're giving access to lower vibrations. We're going to seal. We're going to review the karmic contracts. Then we're going to reset your energy, your energetic boundaries. And then we're going to realign you with your higher self and your soul. But the focus being in the realignment with your soul. Because when you are realigned with your soul, any distortions that are taking place with your higher self can be given through the soul. Okay? So fatigue and a bit of interference today. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay? Earlier today, I think partly the lack of sleep from the weekend, celebrating my baby cousin's wedding, but also with the energy of the full moon, I had an afternoon nap that went for 3 hours. And in that time, the astral experience that I had was intense. So I know that there's a lot of energetic interference taking place. So with that being said, I'm going to energetically invite the younger parts of you from your early years between the age of 0 to 7 that may have absorbed in any unauthorized access points so that they can be sealed down and no longer bound to you as well. So let's call those parts of you in. And when you're ready, I would like to invite you to close your eyes. Be aware of the space that you are in. As you begin to let go of anything that is running through your mind. And if any thoughts come up that don't feel aligned for you, just send them to the Creator's light and know that you can always collect them later, but they are not allowed for this session. And to begin, I would like to invite you to take a nice deep breath in for the count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for the count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for the count of 3, 2, 1, and exhale, allowing your body to fully be relaxed by the furniture you are on. And if you thought that your body couldn't relax, drop a little bit more. Let your muscles relax, allowing your bones to support you, knowing that your muscles can gently support your bones, that your tissues do the work that they do without overthinking and without tension. As you now bring your awareness into your heart space, witnessing this essence of you expanding throughout your entire body, going to the top of your head, the tips of your fingers, the edges of your elbows, and out through the soles of your feet, creating roots that travel down into the core of Mother Earth, where you meet a ball of bright light. Connect your essence into this ball of light as you begin to gently draw it up through all the layers of planet Earth and gently entering into the soles of your feet. And witness that energy moving up through your legs, your knees, your thighs, wrapping around your pelvis and moving up your spine, lighting up each of your chakras along the way, bursting out any stagnant energy. As that light moves up and out of your crown chakra, forming a ball of light floating just above your head. Imagine placing yourself into that ball of light, feeling safe, secure, and protected as you gently lift up above the space that you are in, moving through the universe and beyond the universe, moving through different layers of light, some dark lights and brighter lights into a golden light. Going beyond this golden light and through a jelly-like substance, which is where the laws of the universe reside. It has the colors of the rainbow. Imagine what it feels like to be pushing your way through as you come out the other side into a pink mist. This is the law of compassion. This pink mist gently lifts you up and places you into a pearly white iridescent light. The brightest light you've seen, but one that doesn't hurt your eyes. Go deeper and deeper into this pearlescent light. Now witnessing your ball of light dissolving around you, and you and this pearlescent light now becoming one and the same. Knowing that you are connected with your body and simply giving it space to heal and enter into optimal health for you at this time in your life. And now I will make the command. Creator of all that is, it is commanded that any rituals performed binding anyone and all of us to any suffering, lack, and low vibrational realities to be released into your light. Any unauthorized access or access given that binds karmic contracts of suffering and lack to now be resolved and completed, and entering into the reality of divine abundance, of love, joy, and alignment. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Can we begin by releasing any wayward spirits, fallen angels, low vibrational energies or entities from you, your body, your life, your reality, in any way, shape, or form, and sending them into the light of the Creator of all that is, never to return again? Anywhere you have any receptors open for allowing wayward spirits to attach to you because you feel sorry for them, can we close down those receptors now? Release you from needing waywards to attach to you, and teach you that it is safe for you to have awareness of energies and spirits without pitying them. And anywhere you feel sorry for any physical bodied souls and spirits, and they are attached to you in a way that drains your energy, that takes away from the gift that you truly be, can we now show you through the Creator of all that is, that it is safe for you to be aware of people, their story, to have kindness and compassion without leaking your energy to them, especially in pity. And anywhere you have unknowingly weakened your auric field through pity, can we now release that pity from you into the light of the Creator of all that is? Replace it with the Creator's highest truth of compassion and kindness, teaching you what it feels like to have compassion without pity, to be kind without pity, and that you know how to live your daily life being the absolute gift of yourself, totally accepting yourself without giving away any part of you to others. can we also give you discernment between sharing the gift of you and giving of yourself? That you know what it feels like to share the gift of you without giving of yourself, and that each and every time you share the gift of you, it is done so with empowerment for yourself and others through the creator of all that is. Anywhere, on any level, across all dimensions, time, space, and realities, that rituals have been performed that have bound to you, which you did not consent to, that are creating fatigue, confusion, doubt, distortion, lack, struggling, or suffering in your life in any way, shape, or form. Can we now release the energetics of all of these rituals into the light of the creator of all that is? Restoring your body, your spirit, your higher self, your soul into optimal wellness. Closing down receptors to dark rituals and opening the receptors to divine protection all the time, whilst bringing an energetic upgrade into your auric field and instilling this coding into your auric field to always be connected and protected through the creator of all that is, and that any negative attacks or rituals, psychic projections are bounced off of this field around you and are instantly transformed into unconditional love through the creator of all that is. And if it's okay, can we strengthen that boundary and field to a newer level that you may not have permitted before in any lifetime or reality, and teach you that it is safe for you to live in divine protection, that you can have a joyful, fun, playful life without absorbing low vibrational frequencies, negative thought forms, or rituals that are harmful to you in any way, shape, or form. And if it's okay with you, can we bring forward to your awareness any karmic contracts that have bound you into struggle, self-sabotage, lack of any kind in any way, into review in front of you now? And with all and any of these places, spaces, or people that have come into your awareness, if it's okay with you, can we release them all from upholding these karmic contracts, teaching you and them that these contracts are over, they're done, they're complete, that you and them can receive the rewards, the fruits of these experiences without being bound to them anymore, and that these karmic contracts are now over, done, and complete in the highest and best way for you, your body, your life, your reality, without a healing crisis and without chaos or havoc in your life in any way, shape, or form. And if it's okay with you, can we now teach you through the creator of all that is what it feels like to now live your life in overflow, the overflow of love, the overflow of joy, fun, playfulness, financial wealth and stability, the overflow of joy. And that this is now your default programming, and that it is safe for you to move forward in your life, embracing overflow. And anywhere that any part of you has felt or believed that living in abundance and overflow is just a fantasy, something that is never realistic or possible for you, is it okay if we now lift, pull, cancel, and release those beliefs on all levels, teaching you and your ancestors to know what is truly possible in living in overflow and abundance, and that it is safe for you to be connected with the people that you love, having fun, being playful, creating joyful experiences, and being in total overflow of love, joy, great health, balance, and living the gift that you be. Anywhere you allowed your genetic coding to override your higher self and your soul awareness that has given your power away to your genetic line in any way, shape, or form, can we now resolve that through the creator of all that is, mark it as done and complete, and now teach you what it feels like to fully embody the gift of you, to be confident in being you, and totally accepting yourself as the gift that you are without holding on to the perceived and embodied limitations of those within your genetic line. And if it's okay with you, can we show you and teach you through the creator of all that is, that you now know what it completely feels like to take the next steps in your journey, both physically and energetically, living the gift that you be unapologetically, whilst having kindness, compassion, and unconditional love for yourself and others. And if it's okay with you, can we send a healing of unconditional love to you as a baby in the womb? And I would like to invite you to visualize unconditional love enveloping around you as a baby in the womb. And any energetic contracts in lack, suffering, fixing, or saving your family that took place in the womb, can we now release those into the light of the creator of all that is, teaching you now and as a baby in the womb that these contracts are complete, done, and resolved, providing the wisdom and intelligence to you as a baby in the womb, liberating you from these contracts now. And if it's okay with you, can we now reset your physical frequency to the highest frequency that you can live in at this time and or greater, that is possible for a physical body? whilst teaching you what it feels like to thrive and sustain your life in thriving in the highest vibration available for you. And if it's okay with you, can we also release any shock and trauma from any events that have happened in your physical reality, including the intensity of the birthing process, and releasing as much of this as possible here and now into the light of the creator of all that is, and moving beyond the trauma of the birthing experience, knowing that it is safe for you to do so now. I would like to invite you to visualize the Creator's light moving through your body as this releases and cleanses and instills the empowering knowing, wisdom, and understanding within you. And if it's okay with you at the same time, can we now align you with your soul, inviting your soul to pass on the wisdom, knowledge, knowing, and understanding to your higher self to continue to support you in your journey. And now doing so with a nurtured and empowered ego, so that you can recognize the gift that you are without arrogance, that you can know that your presence is a contribution to any space that you enter, regardless of any actions that you take. I would now like to invite you to visualize a waterfall of light powering through you and flushing every cell and molecule within your body to completely and fully instill this healing for you at a cellular level. And witnessing that light flushing through the soles of your feet, releasing all of the old programs, the stagnant energies, any discomfort or dis-ease, excess radiation, toxic heavy metals, and having them gifted to Mother Earth so that she can use them to fertilize the soils of all the lands. Continue to witness that flush, releasing all of the people, places, and spaces that have been negative for you, but equally positive where they have taught you lessons, giving you experiences, but releasing them now. Forgiving yourself and those people, places, and spaces for any difficulty that was created in your experience with them. And simply in your mind saying, Creator, I release these people, I release these spaces, and I release these places, knowing that they no longer have a hold on me. And I no longer have a hold on them. I would now like to invite you to witness your ball of light reforming in that pearlescent light, now completely instilled with this healing. As you witness that ball of light moving down through the pink mist and the jelly-like substance, through the golden light and the different layers of light, gently entering back into the universe, above the space that you are in, and gently entering into your crown chakra, instilling this healing into the master cell, in the morphogenetic field, in your pineal gland, as all of that information is now spread throughout your entire body, through your nervous system, through your cardiovascular system, into your lymphatic system, your respiratory system, your digestive system, your excretory and sexual system, completely realigned to receiving the highest truth of you. As you now witness that light moving out through the soles of your feet, flowing down into the core of Mother Earth, reconnecting with that ball of light once again, as it then flows back up through and to your crown chakra, fully reconnecting you with your body, whilst being aligned with your higher self and your soul, feeling and knowing true unconditional love, divine connection and protection, and being the gift of you. I would now like to invite you to gently bring your awareness back into this space. Opening your eyes, giving yourself a big stretch and an equally big hug. Embracing yourself, knowing that the change that you have been asking for is here and it is now. I would also like to invite you to take a moment and set your intention for the next 28 days of this moon cycle. And as today's call comes to an end, I would like to invite you, either immediately after this call or as you rise from your next sleep cycle, to write down at least 20 things that you are grateful for of yourself. Okay? I know some of you might find that a bit of a challenge, but at least 20 things to really begin to acknowledge the gift that you are. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to wish you all a wonderful continuation from this call. So, for some of you, that's sweet dreams and good night. For others, it's have a grand and glorious day. For those of you on the 30-day call, I will see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. And for the rest of you, I look forward to seeing you in our next experience together. Take care for now and enjoy receiving the fruits of all of this. Take care.